Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery. We are out here today to bring you a brand new product. Just as hunting seasons are taking off across the country, Mission Crossbows has come out with a brand new crossbow. This is called the SUB-1. Excellent new crossbow from Mission. They really pulled out all the stops on this one to build a hyper accurate crossbow. The name SUB-1, that refers to its capability of shooting a sub 1 inch group at 100 yards. Now, nobody's advocating that you hunt with this thing at 100 yards. We're talking about target shooting, but you can imagine that if it's that accurate at 100 yards, at hunting distances, 20, 30, 40 yards, this thing is a real tack driver. One of the first things that you're gonna know is it just feels solid. Nothing on this crossbow feels cheap. It's got your nice metal rail here. You got your scope mount is attached to that. You got a pistol grip, ergonomic pistol grip underneath. Trigger, 3.4 pounds trigger pull, super crisp, no travel in it. You got an adjustable butt plate here so that you can get your eye relief correct. And even that, it's held in place with Allen screws, but it just feels solid. It comes with a Hawk scope, 1.5 to 5 powers, and you set it to the speed. That will get your gradations right in your crosshairs. Once you set the speed, this is 200 pounds that's adjustable. When the limb bolts are cranked all the way in, it's a 200-pound crossbow. You can ease that up a little bit by backing out the limb bolts, but 200-pound crossbow draw weight, and it's shooting bolts, 400 grain bolt at 350 feet per second. That's ripping fast. It's perfect for crossbows. Of course, Mission is a subsidiary of Mathews, and you'll see here these perfectly round cams. Basically, this is from the no cam, the Mathews no cam bow. They just kind of modified it and got it to crossbow use. So that gives you good knock travel. There's not going to be any wiggling left and right. You're going to have good knock travel as you come to full draw on this. One of the many unique features about this bow is it features 80% let off. That's very unique in a crossbow. You don't see that much let off in a crossbow, but that serves several purposes. So the let off, of course, is going to help you in the drawing. You're going to get about halfway back, and then this 200-pound max draw weight is going to drop 80% off of that. So that's real nice when you come to full draw. You're not going to struggle with this. Then also, this is one of the few crossbows that you can truly decock using your cocking rope. You don't have to shoot it into a discharge bag. There's no holding on for dear life, hoping the string doesn't rip out of your hands. The decocking process for this bow is simple and easy, and it's aided by that 80% let off. This crossbow is only 30.5 inches long, but it has a 13.75 inch power stroke. And you'll notice that's because instead of bringing the string off the back of the cams, they bring it off the front of the cams. So that gives them an extra, 4 or 5 inches of power stroke right there. Just an ingenious way of getting the most out of a compact crossbow. A few other things you're going to notice. You got the wide limbs and solid limb pocket that Mathews bows are known for. That's going to give you lots of power. The limbs are swept back to make this a really compact crossbow. So this thing is 13.8 inches wide, axle to axle, when it's uncocked, and it's 10.7 inches wide when the crossbow is cocked. Also helping with the compact nature of this bow, your foot stirrup is actually on the inside of the front head of the bow, rather than the traditional spot is to have a stirrup coming off the end. You don't have that here. It's inside there, and it's wide. It's a real solid place to set your foot. Helps keep it compact. When you load a bolt into this crossbow, you've got a spring-loaded arm here that's going to capture the bolt as it comes back. It's going to hold it in place. That bolt will not drift forward, even if you pulling it forward like this. This arm with its spring is going to hold it in place. There's several accessories that you can get to go with this crossbow. As you see here, we've got a quiver attached to it right on top, so you can grab your bolts nice and easily. Then there is also, for those of you who can't, you just don't want to draw 200 pounds or you're physically unable, there is a crank attachment that you can put on here. It's got anti-dry fire in here. Once you come to full draw, if your nock is not seated all the way against the string, this crossbow will not go off. Of course, you got a finger protection guard here. Your fingers are kept well below the path of the string. So that's the SUB-1 crossbow from Mission. Excellent new crossbow, out just in time for fall hunting season. If you've got any questions about this bow, you can contact one of our tech experts, or you can always visit us at lancasterarchery.com.